Now that we can make a sound on the saxophone, we have to learn how to hold it the right way. So to start, it's going to be just like recorder. Your left hand goes on top and your right hand goes on the bottom. We're going to talk about specific fingers like this. Hold out your hand. You know where your thumb is. We're still going to call that the thumb. And then we have fingers 1, 2, 3, and then pinky. So if I say thumb, you know what it is. If I say fingers 1 and 2, you know what they are. Your third finger and your pinky. We're going to start by learning where to put the right hand. So look at the part of the saxophone that's facing you, and you'll see that there's this little black hook back here. That's just the thumb rest. So you're going to take your right hand thumb and let it rest right under the thumb rest. Your thumb under this thumb rest is going to help hold the weight of the instrument along with your neck strap. With your thumb on that thumb rest, look to the front of the instrument and you'll see these 3 white circles. Those are meant for your fingers 1, 2, and 3. Make sure to put your fingertips on those white circles. Don't put half of your finger, just the fingertips. Your hand should be like the shape of holding a bottle of water. So take that shape and bring it under the thumb rest and put your fingertips right on those 3 keys. Go ahead and flex your fingers up and down so you get used to what that feels like in your right hand. When you're doing that, we don't want your fingers to come way off the saxophone. They should still be touching those white circles the entire time. All we're doing is opening up these holes so air can get out. And when we're closing it, we're just closing them off. After that's comfortable, move just your first finger up and down. Your other 2 fingers will stay on the white circles, but your first finger is going to be moving up and down. Then try just your second finger, and then try just your third finger. It might take you a couple days to have independence in each of your fingers. With your right hand fingers pushing all 3 of those keys down, go ahead and form the embouchure just like we did in the last lesson and blow. Your left hand's a little bit different. The back of the instrument, we have a little black circle for your thumb to rest, and right above it is a silver key. For now, we're going to put our thumb on that silver key. And you'll notice, if you look really closely, it moves this little contraption that goes all the way up to the neck and moves this piece right at the top of the neck. When you look at the front of the instrument, you'll see another group of white circles. We're going to take your first finger and put it on that first one, closest to the top of the instrument. Then you see another one right below it. We're going to skip that one. We're not going to use that one for a long time. Your first finger goes on the first one, skip the next one, and then your second finger goes on the one below that. That leaves one more white circle for your third finger to go on. And keep your left hand 3 fingers pushing down. Just like in your right hand, only use the fingertips. And go ahead and try flexing them out and in, just to get used to that feeling. Again, so that's your first finger on the first one, skip, 2, 3. Then do just your first finger, then just your second finger, and then just the third finger. Remember to keep your fingertips on the keys the entire time. And let's try just the thumb. Now try your thumb and all 3 fingers in your left hand, flexing them out and in. When that's comfortable, try adding in your right hand. So you're going to push down everything and then lift everything off and go back and forth, keeping all of those fingertips on the keys the entire time. Now with everything down, your thumb in the back, 1, 2, 3, and then right hand, 1, 2, 3. Form the embouchure by saying vo and blow. Pause the video right here if you need to practice that for a little while. It might take you a few days just to get that sound, but keep working at it and I know you'll be able to get it. Once you can get it, we're going to really practice at setting it in our mouth the right way. We're going to play it, take the instrument out of your mouth, and then play it again, and then take it out and play it again. We're going to go back and forth 5 times in a row. And try to challenge yourself. See if you can get a good sound 5 times in a row without making a mistake. Ready? There's 1. Take it out, put it back. There's 2. There's 3. 4. And 5. Another way to challenge yourself is to see how long you can play that note. I bet if you work at it, you could play it even longer than that. If the sound you're getting sounds like this, it sounds wild and crazy and out of control, that means you probably have way too much mouthpiece in your mouth. So go ahead and take just a little bit out until you find a better sound to listen to. Every sound you make should be the best sound you can possibly make on an instrument. So that means sitting up with good posture, taking a nice deep breath in before you play, form the embouchure like we've been learning how, and always listen to your sound and tell yourself if it's a good sound or if it could be better. Go show someone at home that new sound on your instrument.